So before I dive into the topic today, I want to read something from the professionals. This is by mayoclinic.org, and I'll have the link on the screen and in the description below if you would like to read more for yourself about this particular disorder, personality disorder. But this is their description of what antisocial personality disorder. I already know that I have to quote the professionals because many people won't take what I say as valid, even though I am knowledgeable about a lot of the personality disorders. But I have to make sure that you all know that I am credible. I do understand this stuff enough to give advice about it, not to give consultation or this isn't consultation or treatment. This is just advice. It's just me, especially with my own personal experience. That's what this really is. This is my advice according to my personal experience, what I'm going to share today after I give you the overall traits of what an a person with antisocial personality disorder is like. So, according to Mayo Clinic, here are other professionals and what they have to say. Antisocial personality disorder, sometimes called sociopathy, is a mental disorder in which a person consistently shows no regard for right and wrong and ignores the rights and feelings of others. People with antisocial personality disorder tend to antagonize, manipulate, or treat others harshly or with callous indifference. They show no guilt or remorse for their behavior. You would also see this, many of these traits in narcissists and psychopaths. And psychopaths fall under the same category as sociopaths, which is antisocial personality disorder, because they share a lot of the traits. It's only a few differences, and one of them being that many psychopaths are genetically formed in that way, and that's the most that I'll say within this video because I'm talking about sociopaths right now. So to move on with this video, because I don't have much time. Okay, the last paragraph I'm going to read says, individuals with antisocial personality disorder often violate the law, becoming criminals. They may lie, and this is, they may lie habitually, behave violently or impulsively, and have problems with drug and alcohol use. Because of these characteristics, people with this disorder typically can't fulfill responsibilities related to family, work, or school. So, the reason why I read that to you guys is because I've been having my own little problems since I live in a ghetto with what we call crackheads and what is formerly known as drug addicts to the AA organization. So, drug addicts, crackheads, yeah, they're they they it's been a man and a woman coming to sit at my back door. They've done some other stuff also, and but but what I mostly found was that find this little baggie is what we call it, and let me go and tell you a little bit of my history that I have sold drugs before in the past before I cleaned myself up. So I know about it. It was a little small baggie, and that's what they normally put crack in. So I knew what was going on. They were doing something called lacing the marijuana by putting the cocaine on top of the marijuana, rolling it up in a cigar leaf and smoking it like that. That's what they were attempting to do when I called them this morning. So, so this is what happened this morning. I slowly unlocked the door because I heard their voice early this morning while they were talking loud as if they lived here. And so I slowly turned the lock so that I can give them a chance to run off. That's what they did the first time, and this is the second time. The first time I told them, do not come back to my porch, and they came back to my porch. And this is the type of behavior that sociopaths show. As I read it, according to the traits, according to Mayo Clinic, they show no regard for right or wrong. They ignore the rights and feelings of others. They show no remorse. And this is exactly the way this guy treated me. After I told him, I asked him nicely, I said, please don't come back to my porch again. And guess what? They came right back. We went through the same routine. And I know for sure that they're going to try and come right back. These are drug addicts. And most likely the guy is sociopathic because it's a research done that shows that most men wind up having sociopathic traits, and they wind up being diagnosed with sociopath or antisocial disorder. I would say put it more in a general term as far as the category, because most men wind up either being psychopaths or sociopaths. And then there's the long story behind that of why they become that way. And this video isn't for that reason. And I could make a video in the future if you comment down below and let me know that you would like for me to make a video on that, and give you a personal experience about that also, as far as what I've experienced with a psychopath. So to go on, and yes, these drug abusers, these drug abusers, uh, they are violating the law. As you can see, they're buying drugs, and it says they may lie, behave violently or impulsively, and this is something else. This is the type of behavior that they're engaging in. Every time they come to my porch, they kind of get a rush out of it because sociopaths are easily bored. They're not easily entertained either. It takes a little bit more to give them an adrenaline rush. So that's why it's probably giving them somewhat of a feel good to his brain. I'm trying to make it unscientific because I just want to get through the video and help you understand as best as possible. So it's a little feel good to his brain. His brain sends this surge of energy into his body to say, oh, that was good. I like that. Because it might be bored by a lot of other things that's going on in his regular life, which is the life of a sociopath. So they impulsively engage in risky habits like the one that I'm explaining to you, according to my experience that I've had these past couple of times, especially this morning. So this is a person that normally has problems with drugs, in which this is my situation right now. I'm dealing with a sociopath that's dealing with the drug habit. And I mean, everything about this guy says that he's sociopathic. The way he dressed, and the, the his behavior. You know, when I confronted him this time, he calmly walked away as if there was nothing going on. And this is part of the sociopath's behavior. That this type of stuff, they're used to it. They've grown up around this stuff. So my video was cut short. Sorry about that. But I'm going to go ahead and stop right there. I don't want this video to be too long. And look, guys, if you guys would like for me to make a part 2 so I can finish my little rant and explain a little bit about the behavior of sociopaths, please let me know down in the comment. Also, it would be a huge favor if you would like, comment, and subscribe to this channel so that we can continue with this work and helping others be informed about these personality disorders.